Welcome all to the brand new episode of UPES-CSA Placement Diaries 23-24. I am Satvik Tripathi, pre-final year student at UPES-CSA pursuing BTech in Computer Science Engineering in specialization with cloud computing and virtualization technology. I am here with Avinash sir, advisor of logistics and events. Sir, I would like an short crisp introduction from your side.
Thank you, Satvik, for this short introduction. Hi, everyone. This is Avinash Kumar, and I'm the final year student at UPES Dehradun. And currently, I'm pursuing BTech in computer science with specialization in cloud computing and virtualization technology. And recently, I've been placed as an analyst at KPMG India. And I've been serving at UPS CSA as the advisory of logistics and events, and I've been part of UPES-CSA from past 3 years, and I'm glad that I've been part of UPES-CSA and the part of placement IDs as well.
So, Avinash sir, I would not also talk about the academics and the communication. How was your journey throughout this 3 years of UPS-CSA, and how did you overcome the academics and managing the UPS communication, team building skills, and all those things that build up and get a better position at KPMG?
Yeah, okay. So talking about my journey at CSA, so I would say it was a roller coaster ride for me. It was very adventurous. I've learned a lot of things. I've been having many of experiences. Sometimes it was very exhausting, but yeah, definitely I enjoyed it a lot. I've collected many memories from here. I've learned a lot of things. I have brushed a lot of skills, my communication skills, whether they are my soft skills or interpersonal skills. And talking about my management skills, I have brushed up my management skills as well. I've been assigned as the logistics heads in the last tenure. So, uh, talking about time management, yeah, it is sometimes very difficult to manage your time while you have to manage your academics as well. But it is all about how you set your priorities, right? Giving priorities to the work which is which has a closer deadline, or which is more prior. So setting up your priority must be considered while managing your time, and on the basis of that you can definitely manage your time as well. So yeah, learned a lot of things like managing my time and how to talk, how to present yourself in the front of public. And when you just simply work in a chapter, being part of a chapter comes with a lot of responsibilities. Okay, so you have to be the face of the chapter when you are working as a head. So you generally don't represent yourself as an individual. Okay, so you represent the entire community or the entire chapter. So that is very important how you present yourself, and these presentation skills are also very important while in your placement process also. Because how you present your work in the front of the panelist or in the front of the interviewer, it is very important how you showcase your work. So all these skills helped me to grab this opportunity at KPMG India.
So, Avinash sir, I have a question that what was the unexpected skill that you got from this setting the priorities and building up the teamwork, and what all these skills that you mentioned right here? So, what was the particular that unexpected skill that you got from these managing the with the academics and as well as the UPSCSA working at it?
Okay, so as I told you, uh, with my management skills, one unexpected skill I would say that my decision making skill. Okay, so this was something which I built while working here in CSA. Because sometimes situation might occur, you have to take an impulsive decision. Something is very much prior, and you have to do it in a very short time. So that decision making skill was something which I gained while working in chapter. And also I would say that my communication skills was brushed up a lot, and I have improved it because earlier I used to be a very shy guy. I usually don't like to interact with people, but when I joined this UPES-CSA and I interacted with a lot of people, I made very good connections with my colleagues, with my seniors. I talked to them. I had some good connections in the industry also. So while working in chapter, you connect with a lot of people and you create your own network, right? So only can happen when you just shift yourself from your comfort zone and you just socialize yourself, right? Being socialized in this modern era is very important. What I felt, if I won't socialize, I won't find that this drastic change in myself. So this is something which I have seen, that I have learned and I have developed in myself.
Okay, now from academics to the placement season. So I would ask you regarding what was the uh, methods you develop in yourself in your uh, during placements that gave you opportunity regarding to secure the particular position at KPMG.
Okay. So placement season is all about being consistent, being very proactive, and being smart enough. Okay. So you have to be, active and also just ready for the opportunities which have been floating to you. Uh, Sometimes it happens like at this our tenure, the placements were not at good pace. Companies has frozen their hiring, so a lot of companies were not coming to the campus. So we had a very limited opportunity for us. So it's like that we don't have choices, so we have to go for every opportunity which was floating. So grab everything, whatever is being coming to you. You never know where your destiny would lead to you to. Because I was from a cloud background and I was more interested in cloud and DevOps, but particularly when I was got selected in KPMG, and my role is more of a revolving around to cyber security. So this is also with something which I really like, because in one of my semesters I've learned cloud security, so I had a very good understanding regarding security and its fundamentals. I never knew that I would be getting placed in a company where I have to work for a cyber security role. So this was something very interesting for me. And also, what I would suggest you guys, that don't be choosy. Okay, try to apply for every opportunity, and also try to be smart. And one more thing which matters a lot in the placement season is that your luck. uh, it is very underrated, but yeah, your luck actually matters. I have seen a lot of candidates which have been not placed yet. They have those skills to grab a good placement, to get a good package, but still they are unplaced. It also happens on the basis of luck. As also I told you that your presentation skills are very important. How you present your work in the front of panelists is very important. So just having your technical skills at a very good level, you're proficient at your technical skill doesn't matter. Apart from this, learn how to present your work, develop good communication skills, work on your soft skills, and definitely if you are confident enough on yourself, definitely you will get a very good job, and I'll guarantee that.
Oh, okay. That was very motivating for me right now and my fellow mates. Coming to the next question, I have a question regarding your interview at KPMG or the company that you gave an interview at. So, what was the unexpected interview question that you encountered that was unexpected to tackle and got into it? So, what was the process in your mind to get on with it and impress the interviewer?
Okay, so I would like to share my experience from my KPMG interview only. I've been part of the interview process of different companies also, but all companies were more of a technical interview oriented only. So, but at KPMG, I found a very interesting question at my second level of technical interview. Apart from the technical questions they asked me, they were more interested in my managing skills, right? They wanted that if they are hiring me as an analyst, okay, and if I would be selected at that position, after some years I would be promoted to consultant and manager and director. So they wanted to see that what I would be a good manager or not, and how my managing skills would be. So they were mostly judging me on the basis of my managing skills. So they had a question, so they were keeping an eye on my resume. So they saw that I was a part of student chapter. So they asked about me, what is UPES-CSA? So I informed them that UPES-CSA is a student chapter, Cloud Security Alliance, and I told about them, and I described them what is my role here, what I have did in my past 3 years, and I defined them what all things I have managed here, and whatever events we have conducted, what was my role, how did I manage, how did I overcome the problems which I faced. So all these things, when I described them, step by step, so they were very much impressed by my answers, like how did I manage it and how did I overcome those problems. So this was something, company was I didn't know that, or I was very shocked, like why they want to more of a want to judge me on my managing skills. But later when I've joined KPMG, I've seen their work culture, it is very healthy and very good. So now I get it, like now I have an idea why this question was asked to me at that time. So this was the story behind this question.
So coming to the next question, which is a professional one, I would say, in regarding the jobs and all. So in what the other ways have you continued your professional development outside of the formal education and job responsibilities, not regarding the academics, but also how did you managed the proper development of yourself within with forth of the job responsibilities?
Okay, so other than this, like I've been part of UPES-CSA. Not just if I talk about my academics, like I've been a very punctual student in my college journey. But other than this, if I talk about my co-curricular activity, back in my school, I was a very active student there, and I used to be uh, took part in a lot of co-curricular activities. And same thing I did here in college also. I took part in various events which have been held here in the college, various boot camps about cloud and other technologies. So I used to be very curious, and I had always curiosity about how the things have been done, and what is the thing behind it. So I used to like to explore new things and discover new things. So this curiosity and habit of asking questions help me a lot, because it helps you to gain knowledge, right? Ultimately it comes you to your intellectual, right, how much you have knowledge about something. So it boils down to all those things, right? And when I joined UPES-CSA, right, I told you that I was a very shy kid, right? I don't know how to interact with other people's but when I worked in UPES-CSA, I was a core team member of logistics. Then I was being promoted to logistics head. Then, responsibilities was on my shoulder. I had to handle a team. I had to conduct various events, offline events. So responsibilities, helps you to develop your character. Whenever, if you try to, just walk away and just walk away from your responsibilities, nothing is going to happen, right? You have to face your problems, right? It is the best solution. If you want to encounter a problem, or if you want to get rid of it, the best thing is to just face it, right? So this was what I felt like. Just face the problems no matter what will be the output. Just go through it and on do your work very honestly. So this was something which I have found at my personal development.
So, Justin, just you talked about cloud, cybersecurity, and DevOps. So, a question clicked into my mind that having specialization in cloud or any other like DevOps or cybersecurity does give it an edge in the interviews, or having certification regarding like AWS certified, Microsoft Azure certified, or any cloud platform being certified from them, does I or my fellow mates have an edge in the interviews?
Good question, Satvik. When I was at your place, I used to ask the same question to my seniors as well, and I was very curious, like, does it give an edge? But when it boils down to my part, when it came to me, so I found that yes, it does matter. The certifications which I have done from AWS or Microsoft, it helped me a lot. Uh, the interviewer was, very curious, like if this guy is having some certification, so he might be knowing something, right? So he used to ask some questions on the basis of that. So i I definitely give answer, and I used to perform well on every question. So this was something which he was impressed by me, like he has some knowledge regarding this if he is specialized in this, so he's proficient at his cloud skills or DevOps skills or whatever it was. So yeah, it will give you
So,
an edge. Not every time, but in my case, what I have found that it will give you an edge. At my
okay.
every interview, I have found I have been faced questions regarding from my specialization. So yeah, definitely, it will give you an edge.
So, uh, before going, I would like to ask you one question regarding uh, what type of question did you encounter in your interviews? Like, do we have question regarding uh, my core subjects like OOPS, DBMS, and all those things, computer networks, and what else did I can encounter or my fellow mates can encounter in an interview regarding any of the companies I am being faced into?
So you are asking in terms of technical questions or the questions from from the uh, soft skills parts or the non-technical questions.
A mixed type of. What can I encounter if I give an impromptu uh, session to an interviewer?
Okay,
Like
so
what consists of in the technical type of questions, and how do I encounter those with going with my soft skills too, and mentioning my that UPES-CSA and all other curricular activities.
So it totally depends on your job profile, right? What kind of job profile you have applied, and what skills you have mentioned in your resume, right? Whatever is mentioned in your resume is going to be asked. Okay, so
Okay.
I would suggest don't lie on your resume. Whatever you have your skills, be honest with that. They would definitely catch you if you have lied in your resume. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, whatever is being mentioned, like whatever certifications you have done, whatever projects you have done, they are very interested in asking those questions. They would scratch you down by asking questions by questions. They would ask you follow-up questions like how did you did that project, what was your approach, how did you optimize this application, and how did you develop this and that. Everything is going to be asked to you. Like it totally depends on the company, and it totally depends on the job profile you have been applying. Okay, so this was from the technical part. And talking about your soft skills, as I told you, the managing skills questions can be asked to you. And a question which I found that it helped me, or it was a plus point for me. Uh, at the end of my technical interview, my interviewer asked, "Do you have any questions for me?" The mostly students, what I know that what I've found and what I've researched, that everyone used to say, "No, I don't have any questions." But don't do that. I would give you a suggestion. Don't do that. Uh, Try to ask a follow-up question. Yes, sir, I do have a question. uh, Before going to an interview of some company, just do some research about it, and you can ask some questions like, yes sir, I have a question for you, and I have explored the website of this and that company of your company XYZ, and I have seen your some projects regarding this. You have been working in healthcare industry and all, so you can ask something regarding that project. Okay, So it will show that how much you are interested for applying in that company, and how much eager you are to join that company. So it will create that spark in the interviewer. Yeah, this candidate is very interested and I can go with that. So this is something which I have did in my interview and which helped me to grab this opportunity at KPMG.
So I would be keeping these notes on my, so I can have an edge in my upcoming
Definitely.
interviews.
Definitely,
So
that's why I've told you, so keep that in mind. Take notes,
I,
jot it down.
keep my notes and particular questions of that company, writing it down and asking the interviewer. So so that's a very good motivating for me right now, that I can have an edge in my upcoming interviews. So last but not least, from my side, that would question regarding a book. So if your college journey was a book, okay, so how would you describe it, and how, what name would you give it? So yeah.
Okay, so this is a very interesting question, I must say. Okay, okay, so let's name this book. I would give the title Control plus Alt plus Discover, a shortcut key to explore. So this would be the title which I would give to my book. As my college journey was a roller coaster ride for me. I had a very adventurous experience with me. I had a lot of memories while working here in UPES-CSA, or while working in projects in back for the major and minor projects as well. And it was a very fun, it was a very happy, very adventurous journey. Also there were some ups and downs, but yeah, that was worth fighting for. And it helped me to uh, put myself up, and helped me to motivate myself, and I put myself up and grab this opportunity, and it helped me throughout my placement process as well. So keep yourself motivated, don't let yourself down. Okay, don't think that if it's not working right now, it won't work in future as well. Just I would say that it is rightly said by someone that patience is the key. Have patience. So good, everything is going to be fine. You all are going to be placed. Just you have to keep some patience, and that's it. Just keep hustling, and just believe in yourself. Confidence is the key. Be confident. Okay. And also, if I would like to dedicate this book, I would dedicate it to my family for their never-ending support, and my uh, fellow mates here at UPES-CSA, and my friends. They have been uh, the uh, always being here for me. There was endless support from their side. So there was um, if they were not here for me, so it wasn't possible that my journey would have been more excited without them. So I've learned a lot from everyone, from my juniors also, my seniors also, and I've gained a lot of friends from here. So yeah, it was a very fun and adventurous journey for me.
So, Avinash, we would like to end this episode here. It was very honored to meet you and have a interview with you. This is very honored for me right now. So, stay tuned, guys, with more episodes of Placement Diaries, 2023-24 version of it. Thank you.